you answered the letter. Now, like me, you are a part of this place.
Hans Holbein goes around the world, painting all of the beautiful girls from Spain to France and Germany.
With so many new arrivals coming to the growing and expanding Hamlet, it's only natural that some among their number need further training before they're ready to face the horrors of the manor and its surroundings. Norman Goodman's training is a big help, to be sure, but some of his pupils still fall short, even under his expert tutelage. Luckily for them, Norman Goodman has an old war buddy who pivoted into combat education as her career went on, rather than continuing to fight as a mercenary like Goodman himself. Though combat education might just be a stretch of combat entertainment. She's known as the Ringmaster. The Ringmaster rolls into town, carrying with her an arena built on the back of a mobile horse cart, along with plenty of trained combatants and years of personal experience. In short time, with the help of Norman Goodman and his students, the Butcher's Circus is set up, and the training is ready to commence. The Butcher's Circus is a free DLC that came out for Darkest Dungeon in May of 2020, allowing for a player versus player mode entirely separate from your standard campaigns. Hero deaths here don't carry over, trinkets don't carry over, and there's no such thing as ability levels or hero levels. You have nothing to lose in each fight, and everybody has access to the exact same stuff, minus a few of the Butcher's Circus trinkets that you only unlock with experience. Naturally, Butcher's Circus is also an entirely different game from standard Darkest Dungeon, because standard Darkest Dungeon is never really actually about the fight you're in. It's about the next fight. In Darkest Dungeon, the fights are obstacles, and ending a battle with 2 or 3 dead heroes is a total failure. In Butcher's Circus, it's a victory. Differences in gameplay goals aside, a lot of the game's mechanics and abilities were also totally reworked for the DLC as well. I have essentially no experience with this mode, but I still wanted to make a video covering it, so I need somebody with a bit more knowledge about how this side of the game works to help me out and act as my opponent. Somebody with an entire channel dedicated to Darkest Dungeon 1 and 2 strategy guides. Somebody that you should definitely check out if you want much deeper tips and tricks than my videos go into. Somebody named ShuffleFM. I think it means heat the woman in French.
ShuffleFM.
Hey, Norman?
Yeah.
What's with all of the skulls and spikes all around that tent?
Safety hazards.
I totally agree. I'll get the guys to help me take them all down.
It's combat training, lass. There's supposed to be safety hazards.
I thought you already taught us how to fight. It was really hard. Are we doing more of that?
Only for the people who couldn't learn the first time.
Oh, okay.
That includes you, lass.
What? So, I believe what I said to you in my email is that I have 0 Butcher's Circus experience. That is not entirely true. I played it twice when it came out. I lost the first match, and I was winning the second match, and then my opponent disconnected. And then I never played Butcher's Circus again. So
that is actually the right way to handle Circus.
You know, don't expect a completely useless opponent, just a mostly useless opponent. Lady Rosiette is very nervous and very sweaty, so she manages to convince Barry to step in and help her class out for the more rigorous training session they're about to be faced with. Along with Lady Rosiette, Norman Goodman also elected Amelia Banks and Trunk Chopper for the first lesson of this extracurricular training.
Alright, you 3 ready to go?
Now, since I'm not familiar with Butcher's Circus at all, rather than get stuck in the mud looking at stats and abilities for a year and trying to retain it all, I think the best way to go is to start with a team that seems semi-functional and then patch up the issues and lacking areas as they become obvious. Luckily, for me, The ringmaster is happy to provide examples.
Like you said, you had one team. I built 5, and I just kind of did it like pagoda style, where they get progressively harder from like just random junk to like actual somewhat meta crap at the top. So whatever you want to go through and play each one once or
okay.
twice or whatever.
How about you start with your most meta team for this match, where I have I have no idea what I'm doing team, and we just see how hard the Stomp Fest can go.
Alright.
The training bout starts, and the ringmaster watches from the audience with a wicked glimmer in her eye. In this mode, players take turns going back and forth, choosing eligible heroes on their team to make a move with. There is a time limit, so you can't stall for too long on thinking. A coin flip decides who gets first pick, and the team that's second to go gets bonus dodge on round 1. Heroes now have a base Death's Door resist of 75%, but it drops by 15 every time they're hit until they get off of Death's Door, and multiple abilities have better odds of breaking through it. Damage over time, like Bleed and Blight, no longer triggers Death's Door checks, but hard attacks will still go right through it if you're on 0 HP. Lady Rosiette is not alright going up against the Ringmaster's best trainers, and after getting pulled out of her optimal positioning, she has a really hard time recovering past that. Even though she manages to stay up long enough to see Amelia Banks pull first blood, she's knocked down and out of the bout shortly after. Ah, I'm alright. Ow!
Oh, Rosie, you right?
Though the team was off to a good start, without any healing left on their side, it's not long before everything falls apart under the pressure of the more skilled team. With the students falling apart, Barry decides to just leave mid-fight and help Lady Rosiette with her scraped knee. Also, on an unrelated note, Jester's Finale in this mode bypasses Death's Door, meaning if it would drop a hero lower than 0 HP, they're gone just like that. Trunk Chopper actually sticks around for a fair while and makes a pretty good showing of himself, which makes Norman tear up with joy from his one eye. He only has one eye. Right, well, what you didn't understand is that this leper is unkillable. I forgot to tell you. I should have warned you in advance that this guy is impossible to kill. I gave him the trinket. I know you're not supposed to, it's BM, but I did give him the trinket that makes him impossible to kill.
How could you do that?
Yeah, well, I figured I had to get, I had to get something on my side. So, you just wait, oh yeah, his health's getting real low right now, isn't it? Well, you'll see.
This is actually where Dot's still helpful though, because if there was no damage over time on this leper, then he could not kill anyone if like a healer was still present. It would just be like the healer can heal back up,
right,
and then leper can never get a death blow from that. But with a stacked up Dot, you still have a chance.
I do.
Well, fight goes, like 10 turns. This one's going 8. Then
Okay, well don't make it sound like this fight's gone less time than you would expect. Ah, I got 2.
Yeah, the reason.
Rats.
Ladies, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. I have a bit of a crush on the ringmaster.
Norman?
And your performance was downright horrendous! Get back out there, and this time, listen to your coaches.
Yes, sir! With a bit of begging and a lot of dog treats, the students are able to reel a reluctant Barry back into the next training session. This time against a dedicated dodge team, and this was the battle where it became clear that having accuracy buffing trinkets is just as important in Butcher's Circus as in the normal game. Which is to say, very important. Especially on Leper, who, again, big damage, tiny accuracy. Just trust me on that one, even though he's hitting more than the others.
The turn before leper hit both of them. I was very surprised.
He was probably trying to hit the guys in the back. It's really easy to get lured in with some of the special cool trinkets on Access, and I admittedly got pretty greedy because, come on, look how cool some of these are. This one adds Blight to every attack, and this one bypasses Stealth. They're cool. I replaced my accuracy trinkets with them when I saw them. It's fun though. So would you say it's probably not worth buffing dodge unless you're buffing dodge, like, all the way.
No, I think I still think it's good to put some dodge on people, just because it's just one of those things. It catches people off guard. Like, if you have plus like 20 dodge on your team and the other team has no accuracy and they're just not ready for it, they're going to lose. You're going to catch people off guard with it.
Oh, I'll, Rats. You know when something happens and you can't help yourself, you just say rats?
So my word of choice is usually like...
Whoa. Yeah, you're lucky you weren't there live. It was bad. It's also worth mentioning that in Butcher's Circus, there's no base chance to get a virtue at 100 stress. Specific trinkets and abilities can increase the odds above 0%, but if you don't have them on, it's a guaranteed affliction every time. If that wasn't clear.
Crap!
At least the guy in the back seems to be enjoying it. Look at that happy face. Even his eyes are smiling. Look at that. How cute. Ooh, I'm in trouble here. You know what would be fun, I think?
What?
If I let you deathblow one of my heroes as a joke. You know, just kidding around about it.
Oh, hell yeah, dog. Hold up.
Yeah, you know. Just you know, just ironically deathblow one of my heroes for a laugh. It doesn't need to be now. Just, you know, whenever you feel like it, I'll just let you know. You can send me a private message off stream, off camera, and I'll know to just let it happen on purpose.
Okay, guys, I'm asking politely. Please do a thing.
Dude, I am trying so hard. By the way, a message received. I'm willing to let you deathblow my heroes now, you know? I received your message. Yeah, there you go.
Oh my god.
As it turns out, stress can be pretty strong. And so can stuns, just like the base game, since they delete turns, you know? In the training session immediately after, Lady Rosette is the first to go, and everybody else is living and dodging much longer, and actually getting a few kills, even. Ha! Take that! Hey, Rosa, mind giving me a quick heal? Rosa? Zoinks.
Survival is a tenuous proposition.
If I was in Scooby-Doo, I'd kill it. Unfortunately, I'm in the Butcher's Circus at the moment. So, it's a different skill set requirement. You don't have zealous accusation, do you? Oh. Well, there goes Amelia Banks. That was her name, by the way. I don't know if you care. Her name was Amelia. She had a name. Yeah. So, Norman was not pleased. There was significant work to do before they were ready to face the manor. The first thing he did was pull Trunk Chopper from the practice ring and give him a little pat on the head, because he'd been doing so well, and honestly he didn't need any more training, he was just getting weighed down. As for the others, well, they were starting to face a few challenges outside the ring as well. Hi, Rosa. Is your knee doing any better? Yeah, thanks, Nikki. Has Norman eased up on you any? No, but it's not really him. It's this new person he's brought in. She's really mean. Yeah. Hey, look that way a second. Huh? Oh, never turn your back on your opponent! Ringmaster? Where's Nikki? My opponent? What are you— Hiya! Oh, stop it. I was wearing a clever disguise. Why are you doing this? It's my job. I'm heating the woman.
And the heat's only gonna turn up from here.
Are you doing ventriloquism right now?
Because that's really impressive.
Don't do that! Now that Lady Rosette officially has an enemy, she's more motivated than ever. She assembles the team again herself this time, determined to get back at the ringmaster. You're not dragging me back in there again. Oh, you are so lucky I never remember to give him those. Also joining them is another new arrival in the Hamlet, who's been around for a few weeks but not yet done anything at all. Another flagellant, like Pollock, this one named Jack Maniac. And that's pretty much all you need to know about him. It's a pretty telling factoid. Hey, why you... Stop it! Hey, why are you... Stop it! Wait, do that again. I've nearly got your voice.
I'm gonna take my next turn, then I have to stand up for a sec. My cats are being needy.
That's alright, stand up for maybe 4 minutes. And, we'll see what happens when you get back. In my expert opinion, Flagellant is a very good hero to have in a team when you're first getting a feel for Butcher's Circus, I'd say, because he can take a real beating and he would probably even enjoy it. The fact that he benefits from having an affliction, from being on low health, has no penalties after coming off of death's door, unlike other heroes, and will give your party a final gift of a heal bomb when he goes down, makes him a fairly forgiving team member to take. By the end of the battle, Lady Rosiette and Jack Maniac are the last two standing. Then, it's just Lady Rosiette. And naturally, that doesn't last long either. That was fun!
I still see nothing. Is the battle concluded? Where have they gone?
Oh, they're over here. And a little bit over there. Ooh, and a little bit down there too. I hate her. I hate her, Amelia. It's not so bad. You didn't get ventriloquisted. And you barely get hit in there anyway. Alright, okay. I agree. You agree to what? I agree to having you train me and make me strong. I thought you didn't want to do any of the physical stuff. Well, I didn't. But now I have an enemy, and I do. Alright, sure. You sure you're ready for this? With a bit more training under her belt, it's finally time for the final match. Finally, at final time. Final last. Hey, nervous? A little. Thanks for being here, Barry. Yeah, well, I'd rather not have you go and die later from a lack of training, so what's a few scratches here and there? Wouldn't it be a Christmas miracle if Chimmaney was to win the last match and secretly reveal all of the thing? I mean, he's been keeping it a very, very good secret. All of the skill he has. Very closely guarded. And Chimmaney goes first. The coin's decided.
I'm scared.
You know, Chimmaney goes first, but your backline's gonna be the one that really goes first, you know what I mean?
Oh no.
Wouldn't it be...
Oh god.
Wouldn't it be a Christmas miracle if Chimmaney was to come out on top at the very end?
I'm gonna die to stress.
You're gonna die to stress. Look how close you are already. Stun 0% resist. Ooh. Oh, come on! Come on, it's Christmas time. I mean, it's, you know, Father Christmas is about to come knocking. I can't let him down.
Sorry.
I didn't realize I was facing the Grinch. Oh, no! Ay. You wanna know what the real Christmas miracle is? I don't think I'm gonna get a kill this battle. Right. I'm gonna get a kill.
I believe in you.
They've been on death's door like the entire fight. One of them is gonna die. The one who doesn't have a riposte up. No. Well. It was nice knowing you. Wouldn't it be... No, never mind. I was gonna say something. I was gonna say something, but I feel like you might do it then. For like a joke. And I don't want you to. I was gonna say, wouldn't it be a Christmas miracle if we went full Butcher Circus and you just retreated right now and I win? But don't actually
totally
do
could.
that. Don't.
Fine.
I mean, you could, but you know. I'll leave the choice in your hands. It's Christmas, by the way. It's Christmas time. So.
And here's what's gonna happen. A breakthrough.
This is no place.
Ooh. You broke
Peace out.
through. I did it! It's an It's a Christmas miracle! I did it! I won! Wow. I feel great. I feel powerful.
Congrats, dog.
Oh my god.
I knew you had it in you, lass.
Thanks. Seriously, you're a good man, Norman. Ha! You call that a victory? Please! You're beyond helping after all. Norman, I'm leaving this place. I've done what I can. Oh, and Lady Rosiette, don't feel too useless. You saved me from having to buy my team a practice dummy. Hey, thanks for watching. I just want to give a big shout out to ShuffleFM for helping me out with this. He was such a chill guy to play with and he was so helpful, and this entire video does not happen without him. He streams on Twitch 4 times a week at these times, and you should definitely go check him out. His chat was so welcoming to me, it's just a great place. Also, this guy rocks. I love you, mate. 2 M's and 1 N, though. Not mad. Get it right next time.